Hi dear friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. I am fine too, I thank God. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate it much, guys. I don't take it for granted, just know that. But if it is your first time here on this channel, hello, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Please watch this video to the end. You are going to learn a lot. So dear friends, did I say that the worst thing you can do to yourself is to marry a wrong guy? Let it be you are on the dating sites, maybe in real life. Never ever marry a wrong guy. Marrying a wrong guy means ruining your whole life. So this takes us to our today's video. Our today's video is going to be a story time of a Tanzanian lady by the name of Lora in her 20s who thought had found the one, who thought had found true love until they decided to meet with that Mr. Right from Hungary. So the Mr. Right was traveling from Hungary to Tanzania to meet Lora for that first time. But what happened after their first meeting will shock you guys. But to add on that, it will help you learn a lot of things. For example, you are on the apps, sites, searching, comes across a guy who seems to be your perfect match. Should you just relax and be like, oh yes, I found the one, now I should start, daydreaming of marrying this guy? Or what should you do? Another thing that we are going to be learning from this love story is to always think very well before we make big decisions. So without wasting much of your time, guys, let us jump into this love story. So dear friends, like I've told you, Lora is a Tanzanian lady in her 20s, and Lora tells you went through a lot dating Tanzanian guys. So decided I am done with dating Tanzanian guys. Right now, I want to try a different race, date a white guy. That is when she decided to search for dating sites and apps to try to find a white man. This was June 2024, last year. Joined this dating app by the name of Badu. So when she joined Badu, could see lots of local guys, the Tanzanian guys that she was not interested in. That is when decided to change the location, and the location she chose was Budapest, Hungary. So when she chose that location, could get lots of messages from guys, and most thought she was in Hungary. But after chatting for a while, knowing she isn't in Hungary, could lose interest in her. You guys that are in the dating sites and you have tried to change your location, maybe to a different country, of course, you come across such kind of challenges. So yes, guys, Lora came across that, guys calling her a scammer, guys telling her, no, I don't want to date someone who is very far, you're very far, why are you changing the location? Aren't there guys to marry you in your country? Yeah, but not all guys thought like that, because while Lora was still in that location of Hungary, one day receives a message that same June 2024 from a Hungarian guy. This guy told Lora, after seeing her photos on her profile, was very attracted to her so much. Going through her description, oh my God, he already knew that Lora is the one. Yeah, so wrote a message to her, was like, I would like to get to know you. Lora told him, I am not in Budapest, I am in Tanzania, Africa. Isn't that a problem? The guy was like, no Lora, it's not a problem at all, cause for me, I just feel it. You are the one. I don't care about the distance. What matters to me is that you are a good woman, we connect and we like each other. So Lora was at peace, very, very happy, and actually impressed by his response. Because from all those messages she could get from guys that could call her a scammer and all sorts of names, eventually comes a guy that understood her. So guys, Lora kept on chatting with Sam. His name is Sam. And all was flowing. You know, when you're chatting with a guy, everything is going very, very well. You're asking him questions. He is responding mwah, in a good way, like the way you expect him to respond to you. Lora was already following me here on my YouTube channel, so she knew all the tips, tricks, questions to ask a guy, and this guy could answer everything without saying, no, this I cannot respond, not at all. So after seeing that all was going in the right direction, Lora decided to tell him we should move to WhatsApp so that we get to chat there. The guy was like, it's fine. They moved to WhatsApp. That also tells you this guy didn't know very, very well English, so sometimes he could use Google Translator if Lora sends him a message and he doesn't understand it. So they kept on like that, and they were already in love with each other, very crazily in love within a very short period of time. Everything was hot. So in their conversation, Sam asked Lora to go to Hungary to meet him for that first time. So Lora told him, no, I cannot come to Hungary because of my parents. They won't allow me to travel, you know, go meet a stranger. You have to come here first. But another thing that can stop me from coming to meet you is that I do not have a passport. So eventually they agreed that he will be the one to come to Tanzania to meet Lora. So they kept on communicating, you know, building their relationship. And then one day, Sam introduces her to his parents, because apparently Sam was living with his parents. He was in his late 20s. So that day introduced Lora to his mother. His mother didn't know how to speak English, but Lora had to learn before on how to greet in Hungarian language. Yeah, so she greeted his mom in Hungarian language. The mom was very, very impressed, very happy, showed her around. They had a dog, showed her his dog, and you know, all was okay, guys. Okay. So after Sam introduced Lora to his mother, asked Lora, so have you talked to your parents about me, that I am coming to visit you? Lora was like, no, to be honest, I haven't talked to them about you because I am not yet sure of your intentions. But once I am sure of your intentions, I am sure you are coming, why not? I am going to introduce you to my parents. He was like, okay, no problem. So friends, as they kept on talking, one day Sam asks Lora, if I'm to send you money to Tanzania, how can I send it? Then Lora told him, you can send to me the money via World Remit. He was like, I don't know about it. Lora had to show him how to download it. He downloaded it and sent her 5,000 Hungarian money. She was happy. He told her, I've sent this money to you so that you can trust me, that I am real and I am interested in you. So just go buy anything you want, maybe an ice cream, and yeah, that's it. So after sending that money, then asked her, if you are to process your passport, how much does it cost? She told him, and the visa, because I want, if I come to visit you, we do the visa process together and come together to Hungary. Or if I am to come alone, then you will follow me after. So tell me how much all that will cost. Lora had to sit down, did the calculations, and told him it will cost 400 euros. So told her, don't worry, I'm going to send you that money when I get my salary. The guy was very, very open, even told her about his salary. Was like, I'm not a rich guy, but I will do all it takes to be with you. Lora was over the moon, very, very happy. And yes, guys, when he got his salary, sent her 500 euros, told her, you can take some money, process, the transport to go there, return, the rest, save it. We will use that when I come for the visa process and to pay the visa. She was like, okay, no problem. So guys, let me take you first a little bit back on how I came to know Lora, because that was the exact time when I got to know Lora. So friends, one day Lora contacts me on Instagram and was like, hi Bella, I am Lora from Tanzania. I have been watching your videos and I'm here to say thank you so much, because through those videos, the advice you give, tips and tricks, I have managed to find a right guy, a very, very good guy from Hungary. He's young, everything that I ever wanted in a man. But Bella, I still need your personal guidance. I want you to guide me on him. If it's true what I'm seeing, he is the one or not. But not only that, we are to do the visa process, so I would like you to also guide me through the visa process. Just tell me how much it costs so that you can guide me through, because I know you charge for your guidance. I was like, okay, Lora, first of all, congratulations for finding the right guy. And I told her about how much I charge for the guidance that she wanted. I was like, okay, Bella, tell me how to send. I told her, and yeah, that same day made the payments. So guys, after Lora paying for the guidance, we moved to WhatsApp. And when we went to WhatsApp, I wanted to know their love story into details. Yeah, what have they talked about? What does she know about this guy? Yeah. And to be honest, Lora told me everything about the guy, all the questions that I could ask her. If she asked the guy, could answer me yes. I asked him and he responded like this. To be honest with you, the guy to me seemed serious. Everything seemed to be going in the right direction. So I advised Lora to keep on getting to know him, keep on building their relationship. And one thing that is very normal in a relationship is to have those Afro cinemas. Yeah, they are very, very normal. But with Lora and Sam, to that point, there was no any Afro cinema. The guy was very, very transparent, even showed her his divorce documents, sent them all to her that, see, I am divorced. I'm not lying to you that I am divorced, and maybe in real sense, I am not. So that one, for me, it was a green flag that, oh, wow, this guy has nothing to hide from her. Keep on getting to know him. So dear friends, the relationship continued. Everything was going very, very well. They could communicate every single day. They could chat weekends. They could do video calls. I remember asking Lora, has this guy ever ghosted you? Her response was, Bella, never. Every day we communicate. It can't pass a day without us communicating. I was like, that's a good thing. So remember, they started talking June 2024, and he told her that he will go to Tanzania to visit her in November 2024. So days were almost approaching, and that's when Sam booked for his flight ticket to Tanzania. Also went on booking.com, started looking at the hotels, came across a hotel that he liked, told Lora, and Lora was like, by the way, I know this hotel because I am here in Dar es Salaam. I'll go there myself physically to see this hotel, take pictures, take videos, and send them to you so that we can decide. And that's what Lora did. Went to that hotel, took the pictures, allowed her to do videos, and sent them to Sam. Sam was like, yeah, I like it. Let's go ahead and do the booking, and eventually did the booking for that hotel. So after him booking for the flight ticket and also booked for the hotel, sent her the money, and this money was for the hotel and the transport to pick him from the airport to the hotel. Sent to her 1,500 euros and told her, you will stay with that money, you will be the one to pay for everything. So guys, you can notice that there was trust on the guy's side. He trusted her very, very much, sending her all that money, a lady that he has never seen in real life. That was trust, guys. So to me, it was another green light. So friends, as Lora was waiting for Sam, for the days to approach so that he can come to Tanzania to meet her, at that time, Lora did not have a job, was not working, had graduated, and also had done lots of interviews, but wasn't called. But guess what? While waiting for him, received a letter from one of the biggest companies in Tanzania, and that company, it was her dream to work there, that she has been accepted to work with them and was supposed to start working 2 days after the arrival of Sam. So I was here in Italy, got a message from Lora. Lora was like, Bella, I am happy that finally I found my dream job. But at the same time, I am sad and in a dilemma because I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to report at work 2 days after my boyfriend arrives in Tanzania. What can I do? I've talked to him and he showed that he was very, very worried. Maybe my job can interfere with our relationship. What is your advice, Bella? So with this, I told her, you need to calm down and assure your boyfriend that your job will not interfere with your relationship, because the guy had said he's not rich, he's just hustling, and with his age we understand financially wasn't a guy that is rich. Yeah, those are the guys that you can start the relationship together and grow together if he is a quality guy. But we'll go there later. On my side, I saw that it was very, very important Lora to work, provided the boyfriend isn't there yet. Yeah, so I gave her the right advice that I'm not going to say it here. Yeah, it's a secret between me and her, but I told her to keep the job, and I'm glad she followed my advice. So yeah, Lora kept her job, though the boyfriend was kind of suggesting her to turn down that job offer because they had plans of her, traveling to Hungary. And I told her, Lora, this is the good chance, because if you have a job, it is easy for you to get the visa, go visit this guy. Without a job, it is going to be very, very difficult. You guys are young. He can wait until you work for some months and then get to apply for the visa. So he shouldn't be worried like maybe you're gonna leave him because now you have a job and all that. So all went well on that, and then the day for him to come arrived. He was supposed to land in Tanzania at 3 a.m. Tanzanian time. Lora prepared herself, went to the airport, started waiting for him. Finally, he landed. Oh my God. When she saw him, was very, very happy. He was happy too. Both very, very happy to finally meet in real life. hugged so tightly, then took a taxi, went to the hotel. So guys, as you know already, Lora was my baby. Yeah, so had prepared very well for the coming of the boyfriend. Bought lots of gifts to welcome him to Tanzania. So after arriving at the hotel, Lora had to give him all his gifts. He was so happy and even said, "Oh my God, these are too many gifts." And on the guy's side, guess what he gifted her? He gifted her a bracelet, but not a gold bracelet or a silver bracelet. It was just, those handmade bracelets, a souvenir made by a friend of his mother, a very cheap bracelet. Oh my God, Lora was kind disappointed of the gift he brought to her, but anyways, just said thank you, and they kept on, with their plans for that day. Then the night came. When the night came, already, they enjoyed the goodies and it went super good. So dear friends, they slept. Then the next day, woke up very early, went to take breakfast, and after they had their breakfast, went back to the room. So when they went back to the room, Lora saw Sam opening his bag and taking some medicines out of it, then took water and took the medicines. Lora was surprised, had to ask him, "Why are you taking medicines? What are they for?" The guy did not explain much to her, so that pushed her, told him, "Show me those medicines. I want to see the box and the medical report." Because if you're traveling internationally with medicines, you need to have a medical report to show at the airport in case you get asked. So that is when Sam had to show her the medical report, showed her even the medicine. On the medical report, yes, the medicine was written there, but she did not understand well. So what she did, I'm telling you guys, Lora is a very smart lady, yeah. So went on Google and had to Google, what are these medicines for? And Mr. Google brought a lot of response to that those are medicines for someone who is under depression, someone who has got anxiety problems, someone who has, mood swings and all sorts of things. Oh my God. Lora was shocked because Sam had never talked about that. Had to ask Sam, "Can you please explain, why didn't you tell me that you had all these issues? I didn't see there was a need of telling you because it's my sickness, not yours." Imagine guys the response. So Lora was like, "Okay, it's fine. I know, me too, maybe in future I'll be sick. We all are here, healthy, but we don't know, maybe the next days we will be sick. But I don't want to normalize this. I have to talk to my coach to get to hear from her what she has to say." So Lora reached out to me again and was like, "Bella, this is what is happening." And when she told me about that, I was like, "What? Why didn't he tell you?" Then she explained, but wanted to hear my advice, that what do I think of that. So guys, it's true, this guy lied to her, never told her about, him going into a depression, anxiety problem, and he also brought the ex issue that this whole problem came when he divorced. But this is not the first time me hearing guys saying after divorcing they went through a depression and that led them to start taking depression medications. So I told her to talk to Sam to explain to her very well about this whole issue, also get to know how does that affect him in his daily life. How does that affect his relationships? It was very, very important to first know that before she decides on what to do next.
Hilo sasa la ugonjwa wake, unajua ni hatuwezi tukaelewa sana. Kuelewa ile sana sio rahisi. Itachukua muda yani kuweza kuona huo ugonjwa wake unaathiri kiasi gani mahusiano yenu. Kwa hiyo ndio maana nikasema endelea kumwangalia. Sababu ukiendelea kumwangalia unaweza ukaona. Sasa kama hiyo sijui ile alikuwa anajisikia yuko like hajisikii vizuri, ni kitu cha kuangalia, je, ilikuwa kwa sababu ni moja ya huo ugonjwa au ni vile tu. Kwa kama ukigundua kwamba ni sababu pia ya ugonjwa alionao, utajua kosa nyingine tutakuwa wote, lakini ataonekana kama vile hana furaha, anakuwa kama vile ana huzuni. Watu ambao wanakuwa na huo ugonjwa wanatend kuwa hivyo, kwamba hata saa nyingine unakuta vitu unavyomfanyia kama vile havitoshi. Umeona havitoshi yani kumpa ile furaha bado. Chochote anachofanya unaona ni kama vile hakisaidii. Mara nyingine huwa inakuwa hivyo. Kwa hiyo inahitaji yani uelewa wa hali ya juu sana. Kwa sasa wewe ni kujiuliza, je, mimi niko tayari kuwa kwenye hali ya aina hiyo? Kama mapenzi ulionayo yana nguvu kufikia hatua ya kuvumilia hayo yote, ni sawa. Kwa hiyo hapo Tanzania endelea kumwangalia, najua imebakiza siku chache aondoke, na akiondoka pia sitakualika, utaenda huko kwao, utakaa. Manake wakiwa kwenye nchi zao mara nyingi ndio huwa wanaonyesha yani tabia zao zaidi. Sababu huko atakuwa anaogopa nikifanya kitu niko nchini kwao, lakini sio ukiwa huko kwao yani utamuelewa zaidi. Anakuwa yani huru, yani tabia zake zote kutoka. Kwa hiyo itakusaidia pia ukienda. Kwa hiyo for now mimi siwezi nikahukumu siwezi nikahukumu nikasema bwana hii itakusumbua sana au nini. Hapana. Unataka uendelee kuangalia. Muda ndio utatupa majibu sahihi. Sawa? Muda utatupa majibu sahihi, utaenda, utaona kila kitu, na ukishaenda sapo ndio utaamua ni sawa au kuna kitu sikukiona Tanzania, nilipokuja huku ndo nimekigundua. Unaona kwa hiyo wewe na furahia tu muda ambao mko pamoja, alafu uendelee kuangalia.
So yes guys, I remember I added also that when she goes to visit him, because you know these things, I know some of you might be like, Bella, I just wish to find a guy and he's just perfect, no problem, and I am sure he is the one. But it's not like that. The reality is you have to take your time, get to know a guy very well. He comes to visit you, you see some things, he invites you, you go to his country, you also observe him, how he will treat you in his country. Because some guys might pretend when they come to see you, but when you go to their country, it's their environment, they are comfortable, they will start treating you bad. So it is a process. You have to keep on observing so that if you are to leave a relationship, you are at peace, you never made mistakes to leave a good guy. Or if maybe there are some things you are not understanding well, then time will help you to understand well and keep the relationship. So I told her time will tell in this voice note concerning the whole thing of him being sick. So when she asked him, he was like, no, there is nothing for you to be worried. Everything is under control. I'm taking medications. So just be at peace. Yeah, it doesn't affect me that much. Like, don't make a big deal out of it. So she had to give up on that, and I told her, just keep on observing this guy, even the way he behaves towards you and everything. The good thing, we still have time. It's not that you are marrying this guy right now. Okay, so she was like, thank you so much, Bella. I'll keep on observing, and if there is anything else, I will surely let you know. And one thing that I must say saved Lora, it's because did not keep quiet on things. Everything she could not understand could immediately run to me to ask me, what can I do now? You are my mentor. Help me. Not like some of my other babies. I know some of you are watching me now. You have a boyfriend, he's coming to visit. I tell you, when he arrives, please keep updating me. But what you do, after this guy arrives in your country, you no longer know Bella. You'll keep quiet on me. You'll disappear even for months without me knowing anything, what happened when he came. And when things goes wrong after maybe 6 months, that is when you come back to me to tell me this happened, that happened. And even some were not even my babies. They came to me, Bella, I have a success story. And you know, if you have a success story, I must share it to inspire other ladies out there. It's not that I'll start telling you, tell me what happened. Is there any red flag? Not at all. I will want to hear your story and I will share it out there. But I always offer guidance, that pay for the guidance so that I get to guide you through this. Most be like, oh, Bella, I found the one, they disappear. After some time, trouble in the paradise. Yeah, so if you are my baby, I'm calling you all my babies. You have found the one. Don't just sit and relax. Keep observing, because you might ignore some red flags, get married to this guy, and later cry. I can't tell you everything that goes on, off camera, but sometimes I get contacted by ladies who got married to white guys and they're going through hell. Even some be like, I wish I came across you so that you guide me before I got married. But it is what it is. I am now married. I'm going through hell life. Yeah, so that is why I'm always insisting you are under my guidance. Let me guide you through, my dear sister. If he is the one, he is the quality guy, he will be a quality guy. Not that he is a quality guy and I'll tell you, no, he's not a quality guy. If he isn't a quality guy, there is no way I'm going to accept you to get married to a wrong guy. That is why I'm here. Stop that thing of finding a guy, then you change. You're no longer the same. I know some babies of mine, we used to talk, laugh while searching for love. They could tell me everything, but after finding love, it's like she is a different woman. That one for me scares the hell out of me. Yeah, because if you're happy, you should continue being you. There is no need of you changing. Some of you, I talk to you and I feel the sadness even in your voice. No matter how you keep telling me, Bella, I am happy, but I feel the worries in your voice. It is better to open up. Stop closing up. Don't be manipulated by that guy, because some toxic guys will isolate you from everyone, from your friends, from your coach. Yeah, and you feel like maybe it's fine. It's not fine. But with Lora, oh my God, her eyes were wide open while dating the Hungarian guy. So dear friends, the Afro cinema of the guy taking medicines for depression passed, and they kept on enjoying each other's time. All was going well, and tells us one day they enjoyed the goodies 3 times, in the morning, afternoon, and at night. So the next day, the guy wanted the goodies again. That is when Lora was like, no, you have to listen to me. When I'm not feeling, I am not feeling. Yesterday we did 3 times. So today I am tired. I was actually angry at him, like, how will this guy want to, keep on enjoying the goodies all these times? Let's have a rest today. And the guy at first was disagreeing. Then when he saw that Lora was serious about it, that is when approached to Lora, was like, I'm sorry, I understand. Yes, I need to listen to you. Sometimes we're not feeling, I should just understand you. And Lora said, yeah, because that's how a relationship should be. Not every time when you want something, I should give it to you, even if I don't feel like giving it to you. So he was like, yes. Then Lora turned and was trying to sleep. The guy turned too. When Lora turned again, found this guy crying. Yeah. So she asked him, why are you crying? He was like, no, I'm just thinking of my past. You have been really good, very supportive, very caring, So Lora hugged him and yeah, it passed. For her, she thought it was love. So they kept on enjoying good times together, then planned to go to Mikumi to see the animals for safari. So while at Mikumi that day, the guy seemed really sad, in deep thoughts, while Lora was enjoying the moment. So this disturbed Lora. When they returned to the hotel, Lora had to tell him that you seemed very, very sad, like you are in deep, deep thoughts. What's happening? I didn't like that. Then he also said the things that he did not like in Lora. Lora was like, okay, I understand. Forgive me. Those small, small things. He even told her, in a couple, you should all be on the same page, 50-50, not one being up and another down. It doesn't work like that. Lora was like, yes, I agree with you. So yeah, they talked and she thought it was just a normal couples talk. Guess what? After talking, this guy starts crying again. Laura's like, what is happening? Then asked him again, why are you crying? Why cry? So the guy said nothing, but that really worried Lora very, very much. And that same time, I had uploaded a video of a Ghanaian lady, if you guys remember, who was dating a guy from Albania, and then this guy was living in Germany. Then Annabelle, being in Germany, saw that the life that the guy promised her or was telling her, it was totally different with what she found. If you remember, that Ghanaian lady who was not allowed to shower, she was supposed to shower only one time a week. On the guy sleeping on a student bed, couldn't eat. They could eat only time a day. If you remember very, very well, I'll put that video here. You will remember it. So Lora watched that video, and I talked of Annabelle's boyfriend crying when Annabelle could complain about the whole situation. So I said in that video that if a guy cries like that in such kind of moments, that's manipulation and probably it's immaturity. So when Lora saw that video, it opened her eyes, like, I'm here entertaining my boyfriend, thinking it is love. Maybe I should talk to Bella and ask her so that I can see, is it immaturity or it is love like I think. So Lora wrote to me, was like, hi Bella, this is what has been happening. This guy has been crying. If something happens and we talk about it, he starts crying. Do you think it's immaturity or it is because he loves me very, very much? Because he could cry and later say, I love you so much. So I will make you listen to the voice notes, but I'm going to explain to you because I was talking in Swahili. I'll tell you what I told her. What I told her is, if a guy, for example, is expressing his emotions and you see him crying, that can be love. But if you're having a very serious talk, maybe he did something wrong and you are talking, letting him know that you don't like it, you're putting your foot on the ground, and then this guy starts crying, that's manipulation and immaturity. So when I told Lora that, she was like, oh Bella, thank you so much. I really appreciate, because I was here wondering.
Hi dear. Ah. Kazi iko hapo. Hapo kuna kazi. Mwanaume anayelia tena pale ambako yani unamwambia kitu labda upende au yani katika maongezi ile mnataka msuluhishe mambo alafu analia, ni nani? Sio dalili nzuri kwa mwanaume, kwa sababu wengi ni kama hiyo ndio sema immaturity, lakini wengine unakuta ni kwamba wanatumia hiyo kulia kama vile kukufanya ujisikie vibaya, yani useme oh, nimefanya nini Mungu wangu, mpaka mwenzangu analia, yani ujisikie vibaya hata kama ni amekosea. Mwisho wa siku yani unajiona sasa ndio mwenye makosa, unaanza kuomba msamaha, kitu ambacho sio kizuri. Kwa hiyo ni kitu cha kuangalia kwa undani. Sija conclude kwamba ni mature, sababu yani kuna vitu vingi bado inabidi vigundue kuhusu yeye. Je, kama analia hivyo mnavoongea, hiyo kama ni kitu anamwambia haupendi, kuna any other situation ambayo utamkuta analia? Kwa mfano mtu labda anaelezea labda his feelings towards you, je, utamwona akilia? Kwa sababu sasa hapo ndio tunasema sasa ni mapenzi. Kwa hiyo ni kumwangalia kwenye situation mbalimbali afu yani utapata jibu kwamba je, ni maturity au ni manipulation au ni kweli ni mapenzi, mtu tu anapenda na yuko hivyo, yani ni sensitive. Kwa sababu pia kuna watu ambao ni very sensitive ikija kwenye mambo ya emotions. Lakini sasa hizi ikawa ni only mnapokuwa mnataka msuluhishe kitu au unapomwambia mimi hiki sipendi.
So when this guy was still in Hungary, with how everything was going, you guys have heard it. Everything was going in the right direction. This guy was the perfect match to her. But after arriving, we hear all these Afro cinemas. I had asked Lora to share the love story when the guy arrives. So Lora told me, Bella, can you send me the questions for us to do the success love story? I told her, okay, I'm going to send the questions. So eventually I sent the questions, but in my mind, to be honest with you guys, I had decided that yes, she will share the love story, but I'm not going to publish it until this guy goes back to his country. I keep on observing this relationship more, because I had seen lots of red flags, things that were supposed to be worked on to find a solution. So if the solution was going to be found, then yes, I could bring the success love story, because he is a quality guy. But in that situation, that moment, no, it wasn't the right time for me to bring that story. But same, I sent the questions, and that's when Lora asked Sam, we should answer Bella's questions for this story, because the guy knew about me. They even sent me a very sweet video greeting me, and I was about even to post it on my Instagram, but I said, hold on. If it turns out to be really a success story, I'll share that sweet video clip that they sent to me. But unfortunately, I won't be showing you that video clip because it's not a success love story. So after getting the questions, then told Sam we should answer Bella. But Sam was not ready to even respond my questions. The reasons that he gave to Lora is that he is very, very worried because of his dog. They are about to do an operation. The dog is very, very sick, and it is a 50-50 thing. The dog might survive or not survive. So he was super worried, told her, I know my dog needs me right now. I wish I could be there to be with my dog, but I can't. This situation is putting me in a very, very difficult moment. I am very, very sad. So what Lora did, went and hugged him, told him, don't worry, everything will be fine. Also, I remember she came to me to ask me about this. I told her, yeah, it might be true. This guy is worried about his dog because white guys, when they have, for example, dogs or cats, these domestic animals, the pets, it's part of the family, like their kids. Yeah, very, very important. So I explained very well. She was like, okay, Bella, I understand. Thank you so much. So eventually, yeah, they responded to the questions, and I told Lora I will share this love story later. For now, keep observing. But all her efforts, to comfort him was in vain. This guy kept on showing he's sad. He's in a very, very bad mood because of the dog. And then he got sick, had stomach ache, and never wanted to eat anything at all. But for us in Africa, like for example in Tanzania, if someone is sick, you cannot let that person stay without eating. If it's your kid or your husband, your loved ones, you must insist on them to eat. So that's what Lora did, kept on insisting you must eat. She ordered food. He was like, don't order for me, but went ahead and ordered for him. When the food came, he was actually angry, like, why did you order for the food? I told you I don't want to eat. So here was like, oh my God, that was, culture clash. Because for us, our culture says this, but with white people, when they are sick and they tell you they don't want to eat, you have to let them be until they feel like they want to eat. Don't insist. Because you must feed him because he is sick so that he can recover, get better. No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. So all these things that were happening, instead of my baby being happy, she was full of doubts and confused. Happiness, I can't say there was happiness at all, because every time we could talk, there is something to ask me about. There is an Afro cinema. To an extent, I was like, no, here, I think things aren't right. So in that voice note, I told her, as women, when we are in love, we tend to make sure, especially Black African women, we tend to make sure a guy is okay, a guy is comfortable, is happy, but we forget about us completely, So I advised her, my girl, you have to also think about your happiness. Are you happy with this guy? Are you happy with how things are going? Okay? Because your happiness comes first. So that was something like a wake-up call that, hello, wake up. If this is not what you wanted, just walk away. I remember advising her, telling her, normally human beings, the way we are made, the way God made us, we are not perfect, okay? No one is perfect. So I reminded her that it's true we aren't perfect. But when it comes to a relationship, you need to be very, very careful. There are some things you can support in a guy forever. You'll be like, yeah, this one, no problem. I will support it. But there are some things, no matter how you try to support those things, you will never be happy. You will continue to struggle in your marriage forever, but never happy. So I told her, in this guy, it's you that met him. It's you that has been with him think very well. The way you see him, his character, and everything that you found out about his anxiety problem, the depression problem, can you support that for the rest of your life? Can you handle that? So when you have an answer, make a decision. She was like, okay, Bella, thank you so much. I will think about it and work on it.
Okay, nimekuelewa. Endelea tu kumwangalia. Endelea kumwangalia itakavyokuwa. Pia unajua mara nyingi sisi wasichana huwa tunawekeza nguvu nyingi sana kuhakikisha mwanaume anajisikia vizuri akiwa na wewe. Sawa, ni kitu kizuri. Lakini pia hakikisha unajisikiliza wewe kama wewe. Je, unajisikiaje? Yani kuwa na yeye. Je, yani ndani yako kabisa, ndani ya moyo kabisa, wewe unajisikiaje? Na kwa muda wote ambao mtakuwa wote, jisikilize. Ona, ni mtu ambaye kweli ungependa kuwa naye kwa maisha, au kuna kitu bado labda kinakukwaza au kinakupa wasiwasi au kinakuchanganya. Hivyo vitu vyote ni vya kujiuliza. Usiwekeze sana kuwa yeye anajisikiaje. Pia wewe jifikirie wewe kama wewe, kwa sababu unajijua. Najua wewe ni msichana ambaye ulishakuwa kwenye mahusiano. Unajua unapokuwa na mtu, unajua kabisa huyu mtu kweli ananipenda, kweli najisikia vizuri, yani nina furaha, yani hivyo. Kwa hiyo jisikilize pia hiyo. Kwa sababu amesema haimuathiri kwa namna yoyote, ni sawa. Amepona, ni sawa. Uendelea tu kumwangalia, na hata akirudi unaendelea pia kumwangalia. Je, ule moto alokuwa nao kabla ya kuja Tanzania bado upo au ndo utapungua? Je, maagano ambayo atakuwa ameyaweka na wewe, makubaliano, je, yataendelea au ndo itaanza tena yeah, kwa hiyo usiwe na wasiwasi, muda unao, mwanaume ndo huyo.
So you can see guys, she had my full guidance on what to do, and I kept on telling her, keep observing, keep observing. Yeah, even to the end, you will see like the decision that she did, it's because had enough guidance and her eyes were wide open, and on the other side too, the guidance I could give could open her eyes more and more and more. So yeah, after that they kept on enjoying good times, and then his stay came to an end. But before he left, told Lora, you are the one now to come to Hungary so that you can see my life, meet everyone, then get married. So guys, he left. They were really sad, to leave each other. But yeah, it is what it is. That's how long distance relationships can be. So when he returned to his country, guess what, guys? He changed on the way he used to communicate with her. Some days he could write, but some days he could not write to her, Sometimes he could just ghost her. But when he left, past some time, I didn't hear from Lora. Then one time, Lora came back to me and was updating me on everything. I asked her, how are things? You've been quiet. Then said, I've been busy because, I started working. But yeah, with my boyfriend, he has started to be inconsistent on the way he communicates. Not the way he used to communicate to me before he came to Tanzania. When I asked him, he said right now he's going through a depression, the dog is still sick, and because of the weather. I was very surprised and told Lora, no, I don't think that's the reason to why. Because if you love someone, you can't disappear like that. Spend a day without talking to them. That's impossible. When you are going through challenges, the first person you can contact is the person you love. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiancé, because he is or she is the only person that understands you the most. But you can't just keep quiet and be like, no, I'm into a depression. I don't want to talk to you. That is why I'm quiet. Just give me some more time. You know, things will be better with the weather changing. All will be back to normal. But something that made me jump on the chair is when this guy said he still has some more things to tell Lora. I was like, what? So this guy still has lots of secrets that he wants to tell you. He should tell you now. But the guy was like, not yet time. She should keep on giving him more time. And then Lora was like, no, I think we should talk. Then he told her, if you don't want to agree with what I am telling you, we can just break up. And even the things that I'm planning to tell you, it's up to you to decide. If you say it doesn't work for you, then you are not ideal woman for me. I'm like, what? A guy who loves you, I'm telling you two guys that are watching this video, will never ever threaten to break up with you. Never. No matter what happens, he will try his best to make sure things works out. Not like, if you don't agree to this, then you are not ideal woman for me. Or if you don't want to wait for me until I come back, if you don't accept me chatting with you today and then I keep quiet for another 5 days, then come back, then let's break up. That's not love. That's not love at all. And I told Lora. So Lora was actually confused whether she should just leave the guy, go to the dating sites, or keep on, communicating to this guy. And also told me, Bella, I have been the one initiating the communication, the conversation. If I don't initiate, this guy keeps quiet. So from there, I told Lora, that's actually wrong, but what I can tell you now, keep quiet on this guy. If he doesn't write, don't write for 1 week and see if he will keep quiet for the whole 1 week. If he keeps quiet for the whole 1 week, then come back here. I'll give you another guidance on what to do next. So Lora keeps quiet on the guy for the whole 1 week. And the guy keeps quiet too. Then after that 1 week, Lora sent him a message, to greet him. And this guy responded right away. But there was nothing like, hi, sweetheart, hi, honey. Those sweet words that if you are in a relationship, you call each other. No, it was just a plain good morning. And then started writing other things as if everything was normal, nothing happened, he never disappeared. I told Lora, what? Is this how you guys communicate? A plain message like that from your boyfriend? Girl, what's this? I told her, you made a very big mistake to keep on, initiating the conversation with this guy. Yeah, because if you had stopped right now, we couldn't have been here. So I told her, give me some time. I'm going to draft a message, a breakup message. You send it to this guy. So as sweet as I am, and I know Lora too is such a sweet woman, actually was saying, yeah, somehow I enjoyed staying with this guy when he came to Tanzania, despite everything that happened. Yeah, these are her words, guys, not mine. But I understand why she is saying that, because she is such a sweet lady who sees only positivity in a person, not the negative part. That is why could not judge the guy immediately, could first come to me to tell her, okay, yes, this is a red flag, this is not a red flag. When I got time, I sat down, I wrote a long message, long one, started from the time they started chatting. I'll put that message here so that you can laugh about it. Yeah, I regret wasting my time on that message. But yeah, we had to do it because it was really a genuine message. And it is always good to stay true to yourself to the end. Yeah, so I wrote from the time they met on the site, the way they could communicate, the way she felt when she saw him for that first time at the airport, then the good times they spent together in Tanzania without including the bad times. And then came to the main point that this is not the relationship I wanted or I expected. Yeah, because if you love someone, you can't spend the whole week without communicating to them. This is clear that we aren't on the same page. We are incompatible. So I wish you all the best so that you find a woman that will understand you, that will be on the same page as you. And I also pray I find the guy that will be on the same page as me. It was really a beautiful message. Then we said goodbye, Sam, at the end of the message. So when I sent that message to Lora, Lora was like, oh my God, Bella, today someone is gonna be crying because it is such a sweet message. Me reading it, I got so emotional and I was like, yeah, I can imagine. So her imagination is Sam was going to cry after reading that message. So yeah, sent the message to Sam, but guess what? We got a shock of our life. Yeah, because Sam responded like, bye, Lora. That's it. When I read that, my blood boiled. And I told Lora, you see, this guy never loved you. Yeah, you are just pushing the relationship on your side. But on this guy's side, no. There was no relationship at all. This is the guy that is confused. This is the guy that doesn't know what he wants in life. Yeah. They will first, love bomb you, be in a hurry to do things, and after doing the things they were hurrying to do, they will lose interest, just like that. And end of the story. That is why you'll be surprised. This guy wasn't a rich guy. The money he spent coming to Tanzania, he really worked so hard for it. And in all this situation, you'll be like, oh my God, he is really genuine. Because someone who doesn't have much money but sacrifices to come and meet you, wow. But no, he was just a confused guy. Because if it's true he was genuine, spending all that money to come meet the love of his life, he could have kept on with the relationship and things could have even been more hotter than ever because now they have enjoyed the goodies, they have met each other, he met her family and all that. But that wasn't the case. And that was the second guy to behave like that. I have another lady that went through the same thing. The guy took a loan in America, traveled to South Africa after 1 month of meeting her on a dating app. And the lady was over the moon, was preparing even to share her love story here. Wasn't my baby. When the guy returned to America, they started talking of meeting. The story is long, but I'll bring it here. The guy started freaking out, telling her that no, he can't handle a long distance relationship. So if you knew you couldn't handle a long distance relationship, why spend all that money? Why take a loan, come to South Africa to meet me right away? Even the whole thing of him taking a loan, the lady came to know it later when the guy started complaining of not having enough money. So exist these kind of people, but you can't just notice that while chatting, okay? It needs time. That is why I've been advising you, Take your time to know a guy. Don't be in a hurry to get married. And also with this, I told Lora, God saved you, girl, that you opened your eyes as early as possible. Because if you could have kept on pushing with this guy, it's possible he could have married you. Because at his age, he's already divorced. We have seen how he behaved with Lora. Now we have the answers. This is the same thing I told you. A guy will start talking bad about the ex was this, the ex was that. It is just a matter of time before you know who he is. Because even some used to talk very bad about the ex. But I came to know about this later, right now, when she was narrating the story, that the guy used to say the ex was crazy, the ex was very bad. But now we see who is bad, who is confused, who is crazy. Some, of course, yeah. And by the way, guys, another Afro cinema that I forgot to tell you, while some in Tanzania, there is a time Lora was watching mixed couples on YouTube because says likes watching interracial couples. Then some made a comment that, why are you watching these mixed couples? Is it because you want to compare your life to them? She was like, no, not at all. I know who I am. I know my life. I just like watching them. I used to watch these couples before even meeting you. Then he was like, okay, I hope it is not all about comparison. That was a red flag, guys. A very, very big red flag of a guy who is insecure. So guys, Lora advises you to take your time to know a guy. And you who have gone through the same experience like the one she went through, the story going bad, don't give up, keep on pushing, because Lora still believes exist good guys out there, is still on the dating sites searching and under my guidance. Also insisted that if you are my baby, you are under my guidance, be open, talk to me. Don't think that maybe you are disturbing me or what. Because Lora was able to leave this guy. It wasn't easy because, you know, once you chat with someone, you get attached, you know, you love them. Leaving them can be hard. Even if you see red flags, it can be really, really difficult. But I gave her the energy. I encouraged her. I told her, girl, God saved you. Because a man who is going through depression, anxiety problems, it is a struggle, because you have to struggle every day to make sure you make him happy. And whatever you do, you will never succeed to make that person happy. So imagine that kind of life forever. It's hard, very, very hard. If you are dating a guy and then he starts bringing excuses why he is not communicating with you, it's a red flag. Don't keep on pushing at all. Because if a guy wants you, if a guy wants a relationship with you, if he loves you, he will find time to talk to you. I repeat, no man will go to bed, sleep, without talking to you if he loves you. Guys, if you're dating a guy and you start having lots of doubts in you, confusion, better walk away. Because if it is true love, you will never feel that kind of a way. So make sure you don't confuse that with butterflies in the stomach. Please, dear sisters. So dear friends, we have reached an end of our today's video. Thank you so much for watching till now. I appreciate much. Be blessed. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. Watch my other videos too. They are super good. Comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Until next time, guys, I love you so much. You're always here in my heart. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.